Daddy is building a dog training machine. I'm not gonna have to train dogs anymore. All I have to do is sell these machines to people. The machine trains the dog. We make $1 million. Isn't this great?
Well, you have to bring me to dance.
I'm building a dog training machine. Can't your mother bring you to dance?
No.
Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at this story. This is from gizmodo.com. AI, I think that's artificial intelligence, powered treat dispenser helps train dogs by automatically recognizing and rewarding a good boy or good girl. So anyways, this I thought this was a kind of interesting article. And I'm going to show you the actual machine because I got a video in it of how this machine trains dogs. So you can see why I get all excited about building a machine to train dogs. Make $1 million. I don't have to physically show up and teach a dog training class. I could just sell you a machine. How wonderful is that? But this is where Gizmodo and me have a little bit of a disagreement. Starts off with training isn't a complicated process. It just requires repetition and positive feedback. That's all training is. Just repetition and positive feedback. Okay. I would disagree. Sometimes it requires negative feedback. Yeah, dog training is a combination of reinforcement and punishment, but we won't go there today. We'll just talk about this dog training machine. So where they have it right is repetition. If you're teaching the dog to do a behavior, repetition is key, obviously. And it takes a lot of repetitions for a dog to perfect the command. Get dog to a perfect down, right? Stand, perfect heel. It takes a lot of repetition. That's where often dog training, people get fed up with it early in the early stages of the process because it doesn't look like they're getting the results that they want. So why not just have a machine do it? But as it says here, the researchers at the Colorado State University have created an AI-powered device that recognizes when a dog obeys a command and rewards it with a treat. There are good reasons to be concerned about the rapid development and improvements made to artificial intelligence created through a machine learning process. Anyways, it goes on. Anyone who's recently gone through the process of training a new puppy, sacrificing countless slippers along the way, knows the perseverance is the key. But keeping up a routine and a regular reward system isn't easy when you're constantly distracted by surprises left on the rug. Well, see, now this is where they get it wrong, because if you're giving your dog a treat, which this whole machine is about, for chewing on your slippers or pooping on your floor, then you don't understand dog training, because giving the dog a treat is a form of reinforcement. So if the dog or the puppy chews the slipper and you shoot it a treat through a machine, same thing for pooping on your floor, you're using reinforcement when you shouldn't be. So I'm going to show you this machine. I watched it, and I'm not trying to be a negative guy or anything, especially for these guys that developed it, Jason Stock and Tom Cavey, two computer science graduate students at the Colorado State University, invented a smarter treat dispenser built around NVIDIA's Jetson Nano AI platform. Do you see that right here? What the heck is that? Navia Jetson Nano AI platform. I know there's way more smarter people than me about computers and stuff out there, so again, please let me know what that stuff is. But with a plastic tube full of treats that are released when a servo moves a plastic card out of the way, the dispenser itself doesn't look especially remarkable or even that smart. But in a recently published paper, the researchers explained how they use a database of over 20,000 dog images featuring 120 different breeds from Stanford University to train an AI that powers the dispenser. Wow, so let me just show this machine real quick. And here we go. And watch what happens. I guess he tells the dog sit. Now, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss it. Oh, first time I watched this, I missed it. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Where'd the dog go? Let me bring it back. So, right here, look over here. Whoa, just spat out some treats. There we go. Let's do this one more time. Watch real quick. So he tells the dog to sit. Treats pop out. The dog has to go underneath the table to get them. I don't know. I was hoping for the dog to run over to the fridge, grab a beer, bring it back to the guy. That would have been impressive. That, not so much. So I don't know if Amazon is going to have dog training machines where you can just buy the machine and it trains your dog. So far, it looks like you're still going to have to do the work. So I'll keep providing videos on how to train your dog and how to understand dog training, because really that's why I put this channel together. It's to help people understand how the dog training process works. And again, where they say training isn't a complicated process, just requires repetition and positive feedback. I don't know. I've been studying this for about 30 years, right? I've been studying dog training since 1988, still learning, still applying different things. So again, that's why I like to share these different things so that you understand how training works. If a dog training machine comes along that I think will work, I'll let you know about it. And by the way, Dr. Sophia Yin, who was a veterinary behaviorist, unfortunately committed suicide a couple years back. Really, really sad. But she invented a dog training machine. I think it was called the Minder, something like that. Anyways, it was a remote controlled device that did dispense treats from a distance. So it was supposed to work where if somebody was knocking on the door, you could apply a treat so the dog would get the treat. So it wouldn't jump on the person as it came in. Again, I have a disagreement because with how they were presenting it and how it was pushed, because what they were trying to do is use reinforcement to channel the dog's energy in a different direction. But a lot of times, again, when your dog is at the door going crazy because someone's on the other side and they know that and they've been conditioned to go crazy, then you could offer them all the treats in the world. Most dogs, maybe not yours, maybe yours will kind of move away from the door, but try it and let me know if that works. If the dog is at the door barking, somebody's knocking on the door, ring the doorbell, and you can call it away and give the dog a treat and the dog doesn't run over and jump on the person and listens to you perfectly, that's exceptional. Because most dogs, they're so excited, they don't care about the treat. They want to see that person come through the door. It's an exciting high point of their day. Dogs get very excited when the mailman comes. Amazon delivery company comes over the house. Because they're basically, Sky's right here, my German Shepherd. She's laying in front of the slider, waiting for squirrels to come up on the deck and try to get the food out of the bird feeders. Because again, she's sitting around going, I wonder when some action is going to happen. So now we're talking about a behavior that gets conditioned over time. And as the behavior gets strong and conditioned, it's much harder to communicate to the dog what you want them to do. But if a machine does come out that does it, I'll let you know. You come here first, I'll be the first one to promote it. All right, thanks for watching this video. If you have any videos you'd like me to make, please comment in the section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Have a great day.